Room for Fran Garcia, he's heading. Probably doesn't go too far.
For that knockdown, for that six.
It comes out to a
players fight.
Serving a one-match ban. Touchline flying into the ban. Really.
And also a lot of Madridistas.
A fantastic
Here today.
Headed away. Valverde. By
Real Madrid's called.
Lays that one off for Lucas.
There are one or two players still.
Really.
That's the tactics.
Flying into
And then you must get
Apcar as well up the from the back, as is Mourinho. In it comes. He's got Alenya in support. As it's Rude again. Here's Carlos Vicente. Here's Lucas. He plays the ball. Starts.
It's not entirely sure.
Here's Carlos Vicente up against.
Who's playing right back in this match?
Bring it back. Here's Kikwa.
Closes down.
Garcia gets the shot away straight to Courtois. Aguilera's run onto this. It
takes too long and then.
Does it bounce kindly for him? He tries to send.
Doesn't make any contact.
Once more, Camavinga gets forward towards Kiki Garcia. That's their first. The referee blows in the league. 6-star block, but he's won. Times in all competitions. Here's Fran Garcia. The cross is. Rudiger goes long, but third in that queue behind
situation
this time. But there's a queue of three, and he's
with the right back position for Real Madrid
against Fran Garcia once more. Carlos Vicente. Chamonix with the header. It's the nod to start. Garcia. Okay. Still Rodrigo. Kiki Garcia. He gives it with a shot. Back to the winger, and the early cross is blocked by and in the end it's Asensio who gets it. Jordan, Camavinga and Carlos Alenya into Kiki Garcia. Can he get the shot away? He can.
He did catch one or two to Real,
and he got under it.
I'm surprised.
The corner, the goalkeeper slips. Finally, Rodrigo can take.
He was knocked over by Rudiger. I did see it.
He went down.
Yeah, but he was knocked over by Rudiger. I did see it. It deflects off of Jordan, climbs up, deflects off of Jules. I think deflects off as Jules climbs up. He gets Rudiger, does it?
The fans here.
He's got Camavinga
Are very
making a run all the way to the Real Madrid penalty area. It's headed away by byline from the corner to put the ball into the ball. Well, he's held the Mbappe and Mons.
This could be a red card. It's not going to be.
He's Chamonix looking for Kylian Mbappe.
In behind.
Into Camavinga.
He's making those darting runs off the
Valverde. Back to Camavinga. Camavinga straight.
This is going to, at the very least, world-class players.
Camavinga's goal.
Between two world-class players. Do it many more times. The Alaves two centre-backs.
To court. Again, Lucas. Head of Valverde. Vicente gets the shot away, and that to Carlos Vicente.
He's the nearest Alaves team for him. Whether he's got that in him yet to know. He's locked up.
Fran Garcia forward to Rodrigo's. Carlos Vicente just lets that run away from him.
Need for it. It's an obvious foul, and it's an obvious.
And Rudiger steers it back to Courtois.
So it's going to have to be.
Flick on from Chamonix.
It's going to be difficult for Alaves.
Both feet off the ground. If it's looked at, it'll be a red card, surely. And studs into the nice. For me, that will be difficult. Camavinga's fixture for whose goal separates the two teams.
Cool.
And it's Carlos Martinez justified.
Feels he
got Kiki Garcia in the middle across the Alaves midfielder. Got Carlos Tinaglia back to centre. In it comes, and again he doesn't in.
It was a last-minute ad as he was.
Cross comes in.
Last disregarded initially.
He gets it back from Rodrigo either side of him. Yeah, but Chamonix steps in, and he tried the.
And we have the three first players.
Possession.
Alenya.
Than they normally would have against Real Madrid.
Sanchez with the cross and the header.
That's what his game is. Just all about game.
Rodrigo. Then with the corner, it's into Carlos Alenya. Camavinga gives it. He squares it. It's back to Kiki Garcia. Back to Fran Garcia. Out there. Can't get past Carlos Vincente. Manu Sanchez. It's Martin with a shot. Abka. Carlos. And for corner. The cross comes in.
I think he'd like that. He's not breaking in behind you.
Come on.
He gets in good positions.
So Manu Sanchez delivers the cross. Rudiger head out of the goal. He's going to get minutes.
It crosses into the box as quickly as
the cross comes in. One for Asensio.
Possible. It's taken that long.
Rennie read that well. Got there first. Came away with no fouls. With it cleanly and wins.
To be honest.
Cross comes in from him.
Chairs back. It's worth doing so though. Holds off the challenge of Manu Sanchez.
Valverde with the shot. Taken short to Fede Valverde.
Cuts across the ball slightly, which I think.
Camavinga with a shot. Stretching to block the Camavinga shot. He was one of those. Camavinga. Warming up right at the start of the second half. The long ball forward towards, but it's a red. Vinicius. Mbappe's. Well, you're absolutely right, Terry. Manu's corner. Awana comes out and jumps. 10 men as they defend. Down to 9 men as they defend this.
He was barely looking with that. A bit of drama at the end.
Comes across.
I'm still expecting
It's back to Lucas Vazquez for this season. Bellingham is fouled. It would have been an option at various points.
It's changed now, isn't it? It's even.
Yep.
And the dynamic.
And Cavani is coming on.
In it comes the cross and has to take the free kick.